Hi there, glad to have you aboard. And as we kick off our round, we got a par 4 right in front of us. Let's kick this one off in the fairway, and we'll take it step by step from there. How's that sound? And you're away. Let's have a good one out there today. This shot's about 80 yards out. Good job. We're on the green. 16 feet to the cup. Little wee break to the right in this one. Oh, come on. And this next putt for par. All right, let's move on to the next. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. All right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole. There we go. Good shot. Okay, hitting into an elevated green here. Could use a bit of a kick to the right. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. Oh, almost in there. This one's just a 3-foot putt. You are currently sitting right at even par. Now we will tee up on the third hole. Setting up in the bunker. I like what you did there. Out of that fairway bunker, you got some distance on that too. This one's your third. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. That was lovely to watch from the bunker. Nice and close to the hole. Now let's do this. And you're at even par. Okay, now we go to the fourth. We got a par 3. Heading left. And second shot here on the fourth. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. This will be for bogey. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Oh, brutal. This one's just a 3-footer. And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. And we've got a par 4 here on the fifth. And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway. We are about 140 yards out. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. Sitting in the green side rough. Let's go. And the chip will go down, and there's your birdie. And we are going to take another look at that. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. It's a nice looking shot. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. Nice approach. And you've got this to take your score down to even par. Starting this one out pretty good. Ooh, continues to be good.
Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done.
Okay, 7th hole, par 4. Nice. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Ooh, looks firm.
Hang on, hang on. I'm not done yet. This one's coming back. It might play.
Nicely done. Had the right club there. Here we go. This putt for the bird. You've brought your score down to 1 under after that one. Okay, par 4, 8th hole. Let's go. Careful of this one. Fairway bunker. Not sure what's going to happen here. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side rough. Oh no, brutal. All right, let's go. This to save par. This starts off pretty straight and then goes a bit to the left. Ooh, almost. 3 feet to go. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. And after that hole, you'll go up to even par. Teeing up now on hole number 9. Going a bit left of the pin. And from the green side rough. Here we go, 4 par. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. This putt's good so far. And that'll do for par. Well done. Okay, even par at the moment. All right, 10th hole, and we have a par 4. I think we're heading to the fairway with this one. All right, second shot on the 10th. And it looks like there's an upslope around the pin. Don't want to leave this short. Want to make sure we get it there. All right, nice approach on that one. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. I think this one's going left to right. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. Okay, that'll bring it down to 1 under. All right, good luck. We have a par 4 here on the 11th hole. Well done. All right, setting up now at about 200 yards away. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. Nicely done. This next putt is for your birdie. Oh! All right, a little tap putt here. All right, tapping in for par, and we're moving on. And you're currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And we're on the 12th hole of this one now. Good little shot there. Setting up here about, I'd say 100 yards out. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. This one's a 10-foot putt. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. All right, here's the tap. All right, moving along. Let's see what the scorecard says. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. And we got a par 3 here on the 13th. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. And here's our second shot on the 13th.
Oh, almost in the jar.
And wouldn't it be nice to save par on this one? And 1 under after that one. Looks like we're ready to go here on the 14th. I approve. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. Maybe this one will kick to the left. Sinking this will take you to 3 under. And just a little bit of a break to the right on this, I think. Oh, what do we have here?
Oh, continuing to look good. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work.
And now the 15th. This one's a par 4. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have.
Oh my, that's an eagle from the sand. How sweet.
That hole bring things down to 5 under for you. And now, let's see how you do on this one. Par 3, 16th hole. This one is from 32 feet.
This one's going left to right pretty hard.
All right, this next putt for the par. 5 under par currently. All right, let's see what you got here on hole number 17. That was an extreme amount of force. Well, like what you've done with this hole, just got to drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Oh, no. This one's just a 5-footer. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. 6 under par currently. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. That was a tee shot, just spanked it. Time for our second shot here on number 18. Okay, on the green safely. You could get down to 7 under par if this goes in. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Here comes a 3-footer. Today you get to end your round with a par, and that's A-OK in my books. All right, this one's done, and you've wound up at a respectable 6 under par. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for playing the game, and we will hopefully see you real soon. Big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. Final round is about to begin. Don't let John down. John might get upset. Just joking. John will always love you. All right, let's make the most of this. Good luck. Well done. Second shot here on the first.
Oh, almost. Hold it out.
Here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. A little too much to the right. That's safe. Okay, this one's 19 feet. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, this has my attention.
Continues on a great line. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt.
And you're 8 under par currently. And the third hole is a par 5. Let's go. Good shot. Second shot on the third. Okay, here's our third shot. And this putt for the birdie. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Well, this one's on a line. Still going.
Oh my goodness. Didn't drop. Fantastic putt nonetheless.
All right. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. All right, an opportunity to stick this one close here on the par 3 fourth hole. Here we go. 35 feet away. We got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. Nothing wrong with that putt. Okay, let's drain this and get our par. After that hole, 8 under par. Teeing up now on the par 4 fifth. Looks like this one's pretty safe. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. I think we're going left here. Well, missed the green there on that one. Okay, let's pop this on the green. Move on. Okay, here's a 5-footer. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Setting up around 130 yards. Okay, and this is, I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. Way far away from the cup. Let's try to get this close. Oh my, that's too bad. And for the par. And you're 8 under par currently. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4. Nicely played. And here's our second shot on the 7th. Well, better luck next time. And this is your third shot. Here is a 12-footer. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right. Well done. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. And now we're teeing it up on the 8th hole. Yeah, we'll take that. Well done on that shot. You're on the green, nowhere near the hole, but that's nitpicking at this point. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. And well done. You got most of the way there. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. And this one's for bogey. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment. All right, closing the front 9 down with this lovely par 3. We're on the green with that one. Well done. All right, this one's around 15 feet. I think this one's moving to the right. ever so close to getting that birdie. Just a tap. Okay, let's see what's happening out there in the wider world in this event. 7 under par after that hole. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Wow, you just pummeled that poor little ball. Okay, we've got about 165 yards to go here. Pin high on that approach, nicely judged. Okay, let's do this. 13 feet. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Amazing shot. After that hole, 8 under par. Okay, teeing off now on the par 4 11th. Oh my goodness, just annihilated that drive. All right, what do we got here? Looking like about 165 to the pin. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. And here's a look at what you need to do to get to 9 under. This one's going pretty hard left to right. Almost. Okay, this one is for the par. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind. It was a good one. This one's about 110 from the pin. And yet another green in regulation for you. Okay, sink this and you're down to 9 under par. This one looks like it starts off straight, then goes a bit to the left. And there you go, dropping in for the birdie. Here we go, 13th hole. This one's a par 3. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green.
Now this from 16 feet. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, come on. All right, let's go. This one for the par.
Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. All right, 9 under is your score. And here comes hole number 14 at us.
Oh my goodness, we got a big hitter here.
Okay, you've got about 220 yards to go. This is what our third shot's looking like. Nice chip. And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. And after that one, 10 under. This hole's a short par 4, might be able to get aggressive. Second shot here on the 15th. And you could go to 11 under with this putt.
And this putt's moving to the left and up the hill.
Ooh, that's too bad. This one's for par. Good work out here today as we head down the final stretch. We are at 10 under par.
And now the par 3, 16th.
superb shot, and that's why you're in the lead. 6 feet to the cup. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. And after that one, you're sitting at 11 under. Okay, we got a par 4 for the 17th. My word, that was some serious power. Look at this, drive in the green, and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. Here's a 6-foot putt. Good work. Mark it down for an eagle. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Second shot on the 18th. Yep, that's gonna work. And you've got this left for a final score of 62. Oh. And with that, your round is over. All right, we're done here. 13 under for you today. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time.
Hey there, hope you're doing great. Because I certainly am. My name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golfs.
We are doing the front nine of this one today. This should be a bit of fun, albeit brief fun.
Okay, let's get going. Okay, let's send it. Got some good contact on that one. Okay, this shot's about 145 from the pin.
And let's get out of this beach here. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. Setting up his third shot here. Ooh, he almost got that to go. And this putt to go one up for the match. This one's going uphill and to the right. Oh, sliding by. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. All right, if he drops this, he's going to have the hole. All right, no need for him to put that out. Let's head to the next. And that hole will be halved.
All right, we got a par 3 on the second hole here.
And here's a look at their 5-iron. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. This one's heading a little bit to the left. Second shot here on hole number 2.
Oh, so close.
And this putt right here will put him at 1 up.
This one looks like it'll break to the right.
Ooh, just missed.
Okay, this to save our par. Let's go.
And a 5-foot putt for him. And that hole will be halved. Okay, we're on the third hole. It's a par 4. Okay, let's see what you got here. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see what he does here. 110 yards out. This one's heading to a bad place, I think. And here's your second shot here on the third. Let's see how he deals with this little test from the green side rough. Oh my, he almost dropped that chip in there. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. This one's going uphill and going to the right. Oh, this one's starting out okay. And not a bad effort from where you were. Okay, this putt's for your par. And the putt drops. Okay, he's left with this to have the hole. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. And that hole will be halved. Okay, stepping onto this tee of the fourth hole, and we have a par 4. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. Look at this, driving that green, putting for eagle. I'm just proud of you. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend.
This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. From there, fine effort.
And this putt drops, you can go one up.
And as that drops to the bottom, you've won the hole. Great work.
And after that, when you are one up in the match, and the heads up, getting windy. Yep, that's going to do. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes.
Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway.
And here we go with his second shot.
Oh, come on, that almost went. And he needs this to save par. Let's see what happens.
I think this putt looks like it's going left to right.
Ooh.
Okay, if you sink this, you'll go two up on your friend.
Okay, your opponent's given us the putt. And we've won the hole in the process. And by we, I mean you.
And after that hole, you are two up on your friend. And we are on the sixth hole now. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. This one's about 175 to the pin. Good luck with this, way out here.
This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one.
And if he sinks this, he wins the hole. And this one's, I think, going left to right. This one's a 7-footer.
And here's a look at his putt for par.
And that hole will be halved. We are on the 7th hole. Let's see what we can do. All right, let's see how he does. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole.
Oh, how dialed are you today? Look at that one.
And let's see what he does here. He's got around 245 yards to go.
Oh.
All right, he's going to need this to win the hole.
And his 4th shot on this hole.
This putt's around 5 feet away.
All right, given that putt, head to the next hole. Let's go.
All right, you need this if you want to win the match.
And the putt drops, and you will finish your round with a birdie.
Okay, you have won the match. Congratulations. Walking away here 3 up on your opponent. Fine work. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon.